going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Gorilla, and welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling Review, the show from January 28th, 2020. They were still in Mexico City, Mexico, with your commentators, Josh Matthews and Don Callis. Let's get right into the show. The show opened up with one half of the North and one half of the Impact World Tag Team Champions, and Josh Alexander being accompanied by Ethan Page versus um, Vikingo. Yeah, Vikingo. And the match itself was pretty good opening match with Vikingo getting the win over Josh Alexander. Now, when it comes to this whole thing, I thought it was gonna be like an open tag team challenge and all that, from the previous Impact Wrestling show, but it was actually an open challenge for Josh Alexander to face someone from for this edition of Impact Wrestling, and um, Vikingo is accepting the challenge. And by the way, Vikingo, from Mexico City, from Triple A, I meant to say, um, his character, his gimmick, and his gimmick was very interesting, and he was very athletic too. By the way, obviously he was a small guy, but he has taking it to Josh Alexander. But Josh Alexander was dominating the match in this match too, but a lot of power moves that he was doing. But Vinigo gets, Vikingo got the win over Josh Alexander, and that was it. We get to a backstage interview of Gabby Lorman. She interviews Ty Valkyrie, who pertains to this whole thing with Jordan Grace adding herself into the match against Kira Hogan and Madison Rain. She wasn't happy about it and everything, and basically tells Gabby Lorman to get out, to beat it, and that was it. We get to Moose from earlier, who sitting down on a stairwell, I think he was, talking about his match with Moose and Taurus, where if it wasn't for Rhino, he would have taken care of Taurus in the match and would have won. Basically, what's come up in the way of he trying not to make excuses, but he was making excuses. But it says that after he's done, basically Moose say after he's done with Taurus, he's gonna take care of Rhino. Basically, the feud between Rhino and Moose is going to continue on. Well, we'll get to that. We got Desert Winds of the Rascals facing Pagano, 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 who basically comes up with a mix up with Joker, and with the based on how he does the face paint over his eyes and everything, like a venom in a way. But Pagano meant to say Pagano. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you remember him from Triple A as well. He's competed on multiple times in Impact Wrestling as well, and he teams up with Murder Clown. Yeah, I remember who Murder Clown is. I'm pretty sure. But the match happens. It was a decent match, and the Rascals won. Unbelievable. I wasn't expecting that, but the Rascals won. I thought I was gonna lose here. Because they're small guys and they're facing these two big guys, especially a Murder Clown, who's a big guy. But the Rascals got the win here, basically an upset win over Murder Clown and Pagano. Pagano, I meant to say. We go backstage and we see Michael Elgin talks about he doesn't need these best of 5 series to beat Eddie King, to beat Eddie Edwards, excuse me, because he recalls of beating him 3 times, even though that one match he kept saying that he tapped out, which he didn't. But I guess that's the story they want to play out, that Eddie Edwards did tap out at Hard to Kill. But Michael Elgin did a decent promo here, and we'll get to that match later on. Basically, it's gonna be the best of 5 series with a chance to winning the Eddie Edwards is Koya Shop Trophy. So Moose versus Taurus has been a decent match with Moose going over with the no Jack Cameron near spear. And after the match, Rhino comes out. He goes to gore Moose, which the feud still continues on between Moose and Rhino. There you go. Eddie Kingston comes a promo, which I thought was a pretty good promo. Represents the Cody Shop Trophy, and represents to Eddie Edwards matches with Michael Elgin. which is why they're doing this best of five series matches and everything. And you know, basically, A was saying he's gonna win it all, you know, either way. So there you go. And I hope he doesn't. Just saying. Impact Plus moment of the week featured Kurt Angle versus James Storm. And then also we see Gabby Lauren. Yeah, basically that was it. Yeah. And then also we get to Gabby Lauren interviewing Joy Ryan. Next we get to Ty Valkyrie and Johnny Bravo. They make their way to the broadcast table because they're gonna basically Ty Valkyrie's gonna be commentating with Don Callis and Josh Matthews as she watches next match, which it will feature Madison Rayne versus Kiera Hogan versus Jordan Grace. With the winner of this match will get an opportunity to face the Impact Knockouts champion for the Impact Knockouts Championship title on the next Impact Wrestling show. And match itself was good. And coming to the match, I knew that Kiera Hogan was going to take the pinfall, and sure enough, I was right. But during this match, though, it was a very good match where Kiera Hogan and Madison Rayne were working together. Even though it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a three-way match, where it's supposed to be every woman for themselves. Because only one woman can go after the Knockouts champion and Ty Valkyrie. So they try to do away with it. They try to pin Jordan Grace. The referee's like, no, only one can win, and they continue on double team on Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace was showing how a beast she can be in the match. And then that's when Kiera Hogan and Master Rayne start having a back and forth of this argument who should get Jordan Grace back in the ring and everything. And Master Rayne did the whole thing. I'm the locker room leader again. Blah blah blah. And they did the whole paper scissors and everything, which Master Rayne lost that one. She had to go get Jordan Grace. Also, Jordan Grace got the upper hand, took out Master Rayne, and then Kiera Hogan was left in the ring. Jordan Grace goes for the Jordan Grace goes for the Grace driver to Kiera Hogan, and Kiera Hogan takes the pinfall. She eats the pin again, and Jordan Grace gets to her shot against Ty Valkyrie on the next Impact Wrestling show. Good match, good match. And as far as Kiera Hogan, why should I get mad at this? I see her position in Impact Wrestling right now. She's a jobber. Impact Wrestling, basically, Impact Wrestling doesn't see anything special about Kiera Hogan. So, what's the point of even try to get mad about this? We go backstage and we see Ace Austin. He gives his history lessons about how he beat Trey not once but twice, one from Hard to Kill and one from the last Impact Wrestling show, the previous one. Then he talks about how he beat Kiera Hogan. I mean, not Kiera. I mean, well, anyone, at this point, anyone could beat Kiera Hogan in Impact Wrestling at this point because she's Impact Wrestling's resident jobber. And it's a damn shame. Because to me, she's more than that. But anyways, what I meant to say was Tessa Blanchard. He talks about how he beat Tessa Blanchard, even though it was more than just Tessa Blanchard in the match. But anyways, we can him being the X Division champion, which he's calling it the pertains to this X Division, the Ace Division. Nice. And he's gonna score up against Tessa Blanchard very soon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see that. I'm looking forward to see that match between Tessa and Ace. So we'll see. Giant Swinger tells Willie Mack something. Didn't care. I skipped it. Also, I see Falaba with a new ring attire, a new ring gear that was where it pertains to TJP wants to they want to look at more of a team, and Falaba I think he looks good in that outfit, by the way. I mean that ring attire. I mean he's not wearing a singlet. But he's still wearing the pants. But it's not his style pants now. It's basically it's in TJ trying to remember how it looked though. But the point is, Falaba looks good in those leggings. The men's leggings. Tights. That male wrestlers always wear, like a Randy Savage, or if Falaba's case, like a Rikishi, Yokozuna, Sika, Aku. There you go. We get to Reno Scum, which is Lust of the Legend, and Adam Storso. They go up against Daiga and Dr. Wagner Jr. Being combined with Dr. Wagner Jr. is his son, El Hydro D. Dr. Wagner Jr. That's not his son. That's his son is called. And Dr. Wagner Jr. come out with his singlet and his mask. And he took off his mask because because he could come out with the mask, but he can't compete with the mask because he lost that match from the Psycho Clown 2 years ago, or basically in this case, 2.5 years ago. But yeah, the match here, I thought it was decent. In the end, it was Dagger and Dr. Wagner Jr. getting the win over Reno Scum. After the match, also we got OVE, and they attack Dr. Wagner Jr. and Daiga, and while Reno Scum holds Wagner Jr.'s son to watch on of this beatdown. Sammy Khan was not there. It was just uh, Dave and Jake Christ and Man Fulton, and that was it. Also, we see Susie. She walking around in the boiler room. She gets confronted by Master Rain. Master Rain tries to recruit her, but she says that basically Susie says that she's in she's in uh she's in for this friendship exhibition, for this friendly exhibition uh that Master Rain invited her to attend basically. And Master Rain says she'll see you on the next episode of Impact Wrestling for that match that Rosemary and Susie is gonna have. And she says, "Oh, Bob, here's your here's your ring attire that I got for you," and that was it. So we're gonna see the besides seeing the Su Young wrestling, we're gonna see a different persona of Susie wrestling. And I can't wait to see how that turns out. Then we get to one of the best five series with with match one of the best of five series. Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards. Great match, back and forth. In the end, Michael Elgin wins. So Michael Elgin got one, and Eddie Edwards 0. And that was the end of the show. For the next Impact Wrestling show, it's going to have Tessa Blanchard and Ace Austin. So that match is confirmed. Daga and Dr. Wagner Jr. versus OVE of Dave and Jake Christ. Vikingo versus TJP. That's gonna be a fun match, and it's gonna be all about high flying elevation, exhibition style type of match. And Su Young versus Madison Rain. And the other matches that they announced too. Obviously, we're gonna see Tyra Valkyrie versus Jordan Grace for the Impact Knockout Championship. So, and it's probably some matches too that part was announced too by but we'll see. We'll see. I think there were like 6 matches on the show here, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow Wrestling was 6 matches for Impact Wrestling from January 28th, 2020. In my overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go with a 7.5 out of 10. Good show. And that being said, thank you all for watching for It's Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. This was your Impact Wrestling review, the show from January 28th, 2020. Until next time with the next Impact Wrestling review, folks, you all stay in peace, stay well, stay safe. I'm out, and you'll take care.